Welcome to the Narcissism Unmasked channel, where we will reveal to you truths you may not have known about the world of narcissists. Here, you will find everything to help you understand how to deal with narcissists, avoid their negative impacts, and we will also provide you with support and hope to regain your life and self-confidence. Don't forget to support us with likes, comments, and shares to spread awareness and help more people break free from the hell of narcissism. Let's get started. Many of us think and may be sure that there is no specific or direct way to get revenge on a narcissist, and everyone, including experts, agrees that it is enough to live your life without the narcissist and consider that you never met the narcissist in your life in the first place, and the biggest revenge is simply to leave him and stay away from him. This statement is indeed correct, but not exactly like that, because there are things that really hurt the narcissist greatly, even if you did not notice this harm. It is clear on the narcissist because he really does not show the suffering or the harm he is exposed to, although it affects him very severely. In this video, I will tell you about things that hurt the narcissist greatly and will cause him permanent pain and unending agony because at least we feel, even for a moment, that we have taken a small piece of justice from this toxic narcissist. The first thing that greatly and painfully hurts the narcissist is ignoring him. Ignoring someone, even if that person is just a feeling, is a very harsh and difficult feeling. However, if you continue to ignore someone who actually thrives on your pain and on your exhaustion and lives on your feeling of pain, this means depriving him of the air he breathes and means that you have decided that he no longer has a place within you and no share of your feelings and your attention. This is exactly like suffocating the narcissist literally. The narcissist does not hate anything in the world like ignoring, not paying attention, and not caring about him. Especially since the narcissist is sure and knows for sure that you cannot distance yourself from him no matter what happens. He is sure that he controls you in an indescribable way. What you are doing with ignoring is a very strong blow to the very inflated ego of the narcissist. Also, you are forcing him to make a greater effort with you to return you to your normal situation with him, or to look for another source of supply that he was deprived of with you. And this is something that the narcissist finds very difficult to accept or to easily overcome from you. This situation is terribly painful for the narcissist because he never imagined that one day you might reach this stage with him. In this stage, you've stopped playing his favorite game, and not only that, you've also won and triumphed over him with what you did. In this stage, the narcissist feels that he has lost a source of supply that he cannot do without, and he has reached the point where he has taken a severe blow and a very severe injury from you. It is natural for the narcissist in this situation, no matter how severe it is for him, to continue his normal path very calmly, and you may not notice the amount of pain and suffering he is in. But one of the strong traits of a narcissist is that he does not easily show the pain and suffering he is going through. He keeps it inside, but he will remember this pain and suffering very well when he is alone. I promise you that. The second thing that is very painful for the narcissist is holding him responsible for his actions. When you can set boundaries and conditions for your relationship with the narcissist that you do not allow him to cross with you, and that any word or action he does that is hurtful to you, you will not overlook it or allow him to pass by it. On the contrary, you will confront him and warn him that if he crosses that line again, there will be consequences. You know what you're doing, my darling. You criticize the narcissist and confront him with his mistakes, which is something a narcissist, by nature, never accepts. Just your criticism of him or disagreement with his opinion hurts him deeply and causes him pain in a way he cannot bear. Right now, you are confronting him with his reality and exposing the mask of perfection he always tries to show. You're telling him to his face that he's wrong, that he's not right, that he's not perfect, and you're asking him to look at his true self. And the thing a narcissist hates the most is to see his own truth, which he knows very well. And he really hates it when someone reveals his flaws that he has been hiding from everyone around him. The narcissist hates himself in an indescribable way because he knows he is a bad person, and everything he does is manipulation, lies, and deception to cover up the flaws he knows very well. It is also expected in this situation that you will face an attempt by the narcissist to restore the relationship, to make you reconsider your thoughts and return to his control, which he is already losing due to what you are doing. The narcissist's attempt to bring you back to this relationship will never stop because he is sure of the stage of enchantment that you experienced from him at the beginning of the relationship, and he is sure that you have a strong attachment to his personality, and it is possible to return you to the relationship again with less effort from him. But you will surely be able to withstand his attempts and overcome them. The third thing that completely destroys and crushes the narcissist is for you to leave him and get rid of him completely. If you are the one who is ending the relationship and actually distancing yourself and leaving, then you already have a degree of power and control over the narcissist. The narcissist always wants to be the one to end the relationship whenever he wants, just as he started it. He always wants to be the controlling and dominating person in the whole game. So when he ends a certain relationship, he never ends it without making sure that he has actually obtained new sources of supply to compensate for your absence. The narcissist always wants to be the one to end any relationship on his terms and in his own way. When the narcissist ends a relationship, he knows very well how to appear as the victim and that he is the one who is wronged, in order to ensure that he receives sympathy from the people around you. Also, when he ends the relationship in his own way, it is to ensure the success of the defamation campaign he will start against you. He will start saying things like, "I shouldn't have continued in a relationship like this," or he will say, "This was my mistake from the beginning," of course, in the style of the weak, victimized and oppressed in the whole matter. One of the easiest roles that the narcissist knows how to play is playing the role of the victim. The narcissist knows how to lie well and is very skillful in manipulating people's feelings and emotions to appear as a victim who is defeated. This talk, of course, will never succeed with you for a very important reason. You are the one who ended the relationship, not him. So when you take this step with the narcissist, it will be total and terrible destruction for him. You also need to know an important thing. The narcissist, if you take this step, would never have expected that you would do such a thing. That's why you have to be sure that a step like this, the narcissist will never forget easily. I want to tell you something very important. The narcissist will never tell you that what you're doing is bothering him or hurting him, because that would be an attack on his dignity and pride. He will try to appear strong, emotionless, and unaffected. So, despite the harm that we say happens to the narcissist from these things, he continues to make new relationships normally and is constantly searching for never-ending sources of supply. Also, it's very important not to think, even for a moment, that when you do these things with the narcissist, he might change or become a better person. On the contrary, the narcissist will not change no matter what happens or what you do with him. You are not obliged to do these things with the narcissist unless you are forced to continue the relationship, or there is no chance to end the relationship or separate from the narcissist. What is required, fundamentally and completely, is to completely cut off the relationship with the narcissist and not look back or even think about how he is doing or feeling without you. Think only of yourself and your life that you are trying to reclaim. We said this to be aware and make sure that there are things that clearly hurt the narcissist, even if it's not obvious or apparent. The pain persists with them because it is considered a direct blow to the core of their narcissism, and the narcissist will never tell you about the feeling you have caused. But if you can do these things correctly, it will benefit you greatly and make you feel stronger, like you can triumph over the manipulative narcissist and save yourself from him. One incredibly hurtful thing to the narcissist that seriously wounds him is the fear of being forgotten. The narcissist always needs to constantly feel exaggerated attention, praise for his personality, and continuous gratitude, with people constantly talking about him. When the narcissist feels that he is being forgotten, it causes him another blow and a painful hit to his ego, which never ends. When the narcissist realizes that the world has stopped revolving around him and that he is no longer the center of attention, this feeling will cause him obsession. He will try with all his might to attract attention again, using any method to make those around him be attracted to him again and start paying attention to him again. The narcissist may enter into a new relationship just to see how this affects you, more to arouse your attention than to try to win you back through this new relationship. Please write in the comments about things you think might really hurt the narcissist, and also write if you have done something like this before with a narcissist. I wonder, what was the result? And with that, we've reached the end of today's video. I hope you found the information we provided about narcissism and how to deal with it useful. If you have any experiences or questions, please share them in the comments so we can all learn from each other. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel Narcissism Unmasked and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. If you like the video, Support me with a like and share it with your friends to spread awareness and help more people. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.